From the studios of the Bakersfield Californian, it's time to open up with real people and real talk about real stuff. And now, a special welcome to our friends throughout California, across the nation, and around the world to this week's edition of Open Up.
It's time to open up. Good morning, and welcome. I'm Tina Miller.
And I'm Don Clark, your favorite pair on the air. So glad you're with us today. Hey, thanks up to all our folks up in Billings, Montana. We know we've got friends up there. And
Billings, Montana.
You bet. So, and Salt Lake City.
Oh, Don, how wonderful.
Staying out here in the far west. So.
Oh, thank you all so very much for watching. It's our birthday show. My birthday was this past Monday. Don's is coming up on the 26th.
So we just split the middle and celebrate, and we're going to have a barbecue out at our place and on Saturday night.
Yes, and happy.
Bring your swimming suit.
Oh, we'll talk about that later, Don.
All right.
Happy birthday, Arik Thorne, and hello, Jonathan Thorne, all the way in South Carolina. Don, I'd like to thank our dear friends, Chuck and Wendy Noss at Nature's Food Market and Juice Bar. Fabulous people. We love them. They love everyone. They want to teach you how to...
Maximum health.
Maximum health, Don. How to have maximum health. And so we love them and thank them so very much for all the refreshments and things here this morning. And, Chris, can we go ahead with our... Are you there? Chris, let's go ahead with our billboards, please.
Oh.
So we can get that done. Thank
right.
you.
Well, here's where we pay tribute to the companies that stand with us, and one of the best is DB and Company. We're talking about David Bass, printing and marketing. They can do any project of any size for any business, large or small. They have some of the biggest accounts in Bakersfield. And Dave Bass, a great guy, a great sense of humor. It's dbandcompany.com, and they're right behind the Fox Theater, right next to Happy Jack. So who could miss that? Have a hamburger while you're there. And this wonderful gentle cleansing therapy, Colon Therapy Center. We're talking about Janet Eileen Mitchell. It's right at Callaway and Brimhall. People raving about the health benefits they're experiencing from this gentle internal therapy. So you got to check it out, BakersfieldColonics.com. Yes. And Cruise Through Car Wash, how we love those guys. 5 minutes in, you're done, you're out. You've got a spot-free car wash, 7 locations all around our city, 2 now over in Lancaster. So howdy to the folks over in the high desert.
Yes, Don. And our dear friends at Kern Construction and Electric Incorporated. Robert Miller is a longtime resident of Bakersfield. He delights in remodeling your home or your business. So please give him a call at 661-322-5554. Thank you, Robert.
And check out this birthday bouquet we have here on the desk here.
Yes.
This really is special. And you can't see it, but we got plates of food here, birthday food. It's not exactly birthday cake, but birthday sandwiches.
We do have some sweets in the other room. Our lovely guest brought us some delicious cookies, Don.
Well, we'll pay tribute.
Don, really quickly, thank you to Jose Arredondo. He's running a commercial with us.
Yes.
And also...
Personal Express Insurance.
Personal Express Insurance. So thank you so very much.
You bet. Hey, guys, do you like jazz?
Woo!
I mean, really great jazz. Well, we've got it for you here. Go ahead.
Don, this is a man I've seen and heard of all over the city. I don't know where else. It's maybe even all over the country. His name is Frank Trimble, and he's known as Mr. Trimble.
Yeah.
So thank you so very much, Frank. Welcome to Open Up.
Thank you guys for having me.
And he'll make you tremble when he gets on that jazz.
Happy birthday to you. Have a good time.
There we go.
I knew that was coming. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, tell us, who is Frank Trimble?
Mr. Trimble. Mr. Trimble Entertainment is a company. I provide live music and entertainment for all occasions. Most recently, notably, the Taste of Downtown for the DBA. I've been headlighting at their event for the last 2 years. With the city of Bakersfield, the Marketplace, Thursday night concert series, which you were supposed to be at. I didn't forget. I've recently done that, and the Bakersfield Jazz Festival as well. Now, currently, my clients are the Petroleum Club, Cafe Med, and I've been headlining at the Mark restaurant for the last 2 years. So yeah.
The Mark, that's kind of the top of the line here in Bakersfield. It's a
It
new
is.
restaurant. Everybody's raving about it, and
Incredible.
the most incredible hamburger I have ever had there. I mean, it just
I
literally.
haven't tasted that
I'm the
yet.
fish and chips guy myself. I'm a fish and chips guy myself.
Fish and
But
chips.
yeah, I mean, my objective is just basically to bring good quality music, the best that I can around town. I've been doing it for about 10 years now, and it's been a blast. It's really been a blast. It's taken off fast, and I can't complain. It's also helping me get my nonprofit up and running, Decentes Playhouse, a multi-purpose play facility for children with autism. My son, like he's here. He's usually right next to me. He's highly functioning autistic, and so we're just working on developing programs as well as facilities where children can go and play year-round with their parents in this particular type of facility that's safe, it's constructed well, and it gives parents a chance to socialize and mingle with other parents going through the same situation, gives our children a chance to play. So yeah, that's what the music.
Frank, you said you provide music and entertainment. What's under that category?
Well, normally what I've noticed is that some performers they come out and they just stand there and they sing. Well, I can't do that. I can't do that. I like to feel the music. I like to enjoy the music. I like to engage the crowd. A friend of mine said, "You're Mr. Vegas for the Mark." I said, "Okay,
Mr. Vegas
I'll
for the
take
Mark.
that." I like to bring a live band with me so that the people can enjoy the music as well. So I try to give a good full show, from lighting to dancing to instruments. And if I have a few dancers who want to show up from the Bakersfield Smooth Dancers or from the salsa dance clubs, they come out and they perform for the people as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah, live entertainment all the way.
Frank, what is your music background? What drew you here?
Church.
Church.
My mother's a. My
Isn't
mother
that
was
the
a-
case for so many great musicians?
It always starts there. It's always
Yes.
important. My mother was a musical director at Miracle City Apostolic Church in Pasadena, California. She was the organist there. And although I never sang in the choir, the music was always around. It was always in the home. There was always prayer. There was always music. There was always something to say, okay, this is good. And then it wasn't until I turned 20 that I decided to sing. And so ever since then, it's been kind of a roller coaster ride. See, I got scared. Don. Teen, I got scared. 9 years old, they asked me to sing in front of a church. Okay? The church stood up and started applauding when I got done. I didn't know what that was. Scared me to death.
Scared you.
Oh, and you kind of ran away.
Wow.
So that's it.
Isn't
That's
that
it.
something?
That's it.
And so, what brought you back?
I said, I want to try this. It's something that I have. I was singing in the locker room after a football game by myself, and my brother said, "Frank, you sound like those people on the radio." And he said, "I never knew that you could sing." And I said, "Okay." And then I said, "All right, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot and see what it does." And it just kept us moving. It kept us moving. So while running track and singing, we were able to go see things and visit places and meet people and get involved with things that normally I probably would have never had the opportunity to do. So it's been a great ride. It's been a great ride.
You know, Frank, you come from an evangelical church background. That's where it came from. Sometimes those are the very folks that kind of find it hard to appreciate jazz or the more modern forms of music. Have you found that, and how have you brought them along to really appreciate another kind of music?
Well, it was actually Al Green. Al Green, being a minister, being in church, being out of church, doing secular music, he let us know that it's okay. It's okay to love God, and it's okay to love music because he gave us the skill to do it all. So the musicians that I've noticed, they decided to do the same thing, to do it as well. So you never really had to bring them along. It's always been there. We just take some of the music we hear secular, and we would incorporate it into church because it all comes from the same grassroots.
Right.
So it's never been like a tug of war, really. It's more or less been like, you know what? Let's take this opportunity to enlighten everyone about the power of music, what it can do for you spiritually and what it can do for you secularly.
You know, Tina, I once watched a documentary about an Australian surfer who got stung literally to death by a jellyfish. And people thought he was drunk when he staggered up, but he went to the hospital and had an after-death experience or a near-death experience. And he said, in heaven, he said, there was just every kind of music at the same time, but somehow it all blended.
That's right.
It
That's
all
right.
blended.
That's right. Music is supposed to help us, in my opinion. And I don't know if you've ever been sad before, and you play some good music, pulls you out. Or if you need to get through something, it can help you get through it.
Steve Martin, you can't be depressed and play the banjo at the same
You
time.
can't. You just can't. You just absolutely cannot.
Now, why jazz?
I started off in rock, classic rock and heavy things like that.
Really?
And then as you grow, you kind of move towards different sounds and different feels that are more where you're heading with your life. So at this point in my life, with my fiance and my children, when I wake up in the morning, I like the music smooth. I like it, real clean. So I just kind of naturally went into more of the jazz format. It was just more of a comfortable feel for me, and so I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, but we still do mix it up a bit. We still do mix it up.
So I've heard jazz called spontaneous combustion in music. Is that what it is?
Very much so. Very much so. The beauty of it, when it explodes, everybody gets the feeling. When it explodes, everyone gets the feeling. It's a very, very, very powerful deal because you can say you're playing the music, you tell the keyboarder to go. He'll do his solo. You'll tell the drummer to go. He'll do his solo. But no one actually knows what anyone's going to do. We just all have to listen and feel it out and trust each other.
Do you have any events coming up soon?
Actually, this Friday and Saturday night, I'll be at Cafe Med. July 22nd, I'll be at the Petroleum Club. And every first Friday and Saturday, I am at the Mark Restaurant for first Fridays and Saturdays.
Here's a guy who's on his way.
Yes,
Tina, let's
Don.
let the world know how to get in touch with him.
Exactly.
Please.
Okay, so here he is, Frank Trimble, Facebook.com/Trimble Inc. And Mr. Trimble, Mr. One Trimble at yahoo.com is email, telephone 661-932 8236. Thank you.
All right, a little more happy birthday as we go out of this segment. Let's hear it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Woohoo!
Yes, thank you.
We'll hear more and we'll be right back.